Hi guys, it's Nivs here with another video. This will be my reaction and review of episode 3, which is Orphan 55. We're a good few hours away from it airing, but I just wanted to get a couple of things said. Firstly, you have to excuse me, I look as rough as a bear's arse because I have been quite poorly the past few days. Still not 100%, but hey, it's one of them. And secondly, I just want to get it out of the way now. People are still going on about ratings. Ratings, we're going to get cancelled. Firstly, number one, it's already been renewed for another season. Or series, whatever you want to say. It's already been renewed. It's done. Right? People saying how bad ratings are. Let me just show you a little article. And I'm going to just take you back to 2017. Where it clearly states that the ratings were pretty bad. So just to all you people out there who are, if any of you, well, I know there's not you guys are awesome, but there are people out there, other YouTubers, who are stating it's the end is nigh. No, come back to me, stop complaining about ratings and the show's going to get cancelled when it gets below 2.89 million. Okay, and then we'll have a conversation about it ending. Okay, call it a day, boys and girls. It's not going anywhere soon. If you hate it that much, don't freaking watch it. Oh my god, it makes my blood boil. Just roll the titles and get this show on the road. Right, so Orphan 55 is about to start, episode 3. To skip the reaction, just go to the timestamp just here, skip forward. That will be my review of the episode. To skip my review and go to what I am going to be doing in 2020. Got a few exciting things I'll be doing. I'm just going to fill you in briefly. No spoilers, but just an idea of what I'm doing. Then go to the timestamp here. Right. Oh, power cut. Let's just crack on with the episode. Before it starts, I'm not going to judge this on Spyfall, this episode. I'm going to judge it as its own individual episode because it's the right thing to do. So I'm not going to oh, it's terrible. Well, it might be terrible, but let's just judge it on its own merit and not judge it as a continuation from Spyfall. I love the way that he's got Birmingham accent, pretty much the same as mine, really. We'll call you when you're ready. All right. All right, cock. Oh. This was all obviously filmed in Cardiff Bay, even though Cardiff Bay is beautiful. It's not like this place.
That's not a shock. It's a hopper virus. This machine is sick and it just passed this virus onto you.
Can I get a virus that's the same as a vending machine? I'm not a machine.
Hoppers are multi-platform, they'll go for anything. Don't pick at it.
Oh, did it just go through me?
It's moving deep inside you to mutate into your nervous system.
What?
To be fair, the light goes off. To be fair,
It is a warning, the legs are about to go. Luckily,
there we go. To be fair, this actually is alright, straight from the start. A couple of funny moments and straight away something kicks in.
then think you're here. You're going to sneeze. Oh. Now suck it down until the hallucinations stop, and remember, they're not real bats.
Here with my mates. Yeah. I'm a pilot, surgeon, pilot. I'm a surgeon for pilots.
The surgeon for pilots. Yes, that sounds like the best job ever.
Does this usually work?
What?
Pretending to be stupid so girls have to answer your question.
Hey, look, I'm not trying to chat you up.
He is. What the hell are they? That actually legit made me jump. Tell you what, They look good ass monsters. Oompa Loompas.
Some of the guests reckon that the teleport on the terrace ain't working. Yeah, nothing's working, mate. Sorry.
Oh, they're scary. They're good monsters, man. So far, this is quite cool. It's alright. I like the way that the action from the start, man. Yeah, so far, so good. Everyone has a holiday romance, unless you're married or with somebody. It's frowned upon. Them aliens are freaking brilliant. They look like aliens though with the... Yeah. Oh my god, you're beautiful! That monster was lovely. I mean, in a really grotesque type of way. I don't want to take it for a drink or anything, but
Now open the door, our friends out there.
that was a really good. Yeah, I'm impressed. I hope that old boy survived.
Graham, what's happening?
Oh, Ryan. It ain't the aliens that are going to kill me, it's worrying about you.
Family man, you do.
What is it they got in here? A couple of the locals, dregs.
I want to find out where that old boy is.
At the fire.
Okay, got ourselves some. Oh right, so they're in a.
What's happening right now?
It's a hologram.
Blimey. Blimey, no.
Why not struggle, son?
It's a fake occasion. Oh, a really good one.
What? So none of this is real?
The hotel is, and the pool. If you reach a certain point... These are usually built in cities.
It's the holodeck from Star Trek.
If they survive.
You built this.
So why don't they just close the program and allow to find the survivors? That's what Data and Geordie would do.
That's a completely different environment out there. The native species want you and your guests dead.
Okay, don't close the program down because yeah, we don't.
All around this hotel.
So Orphan 55 is actually a planet, so an orphan planet, so this is the 55th orphan planet. I thought it was about a kid who's got no parents, but 55 of them.
It is. It's an orphan planet. It's degrading their means of...
See, it's an orphan planet, so I'm sort of right. Got no parents. The dregs, man, they look really, really good. But I like the look of them.
How long have you been unemployed?
Is that the worst chat-up line ever?
Yeah. You just witnessed history.
Thing is, Yazzy's actually keeping an eye on this, seeing what's going on. Going, I hope you're not chatting her up because I think me and you might get together in the future.
Lost my mum 8 years back. Have you got anyone else? Is your mum around?
She died when I was about Silas's age. She made Nivs look like parent of the year.
So,
Doctor Who has been doing a lot of this, just little bits of relationship stuff, whether it's mother, daughter, son, grandfather, granddad, you know.
what are we up to? Yeah, Ryan. What are you talking about?
Bit of jealousy from Yaz, maybe. Ooh, it's all kicking off now.
It's worse if we get 10 minutes.
The dregs are really quite, you know, badass, aren't they? So why would they build traps? Like Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone. Are the dregs going to build a flying paint can? They're evil, they could... Well, they're not evil, they're just big, bad, beefy bastards. They don't need to build traps.
Bad news is, we have to leave the truck and head out on foot.
I'd rather them not build traps, I'd rather them just like big badasses, just like a whole tribe of Incredible Hulks, just kicking ass. Using their strength and their power and their bulk, instead of having to feeling the need to build traps. That to me is a down point. Nothing more Doctor Who-y than a spotlight in a big dark tunnel. There's one way to escape in Doctor Who. Always go to a big dark tunnel where things can jump out at you at any point at any time. Let's escape down that tunnel. That's your mom?
This is not the way to resolve a family dispute. How about good old-fashioned passive-aggressive discussion?
Or just get bombarded down a big dark tunnel.
This is a nest. Watch out for door entries. They sleep standing up. Stairs at the other side. We need to go through. Silently.
The dregs sleep standing up. That's cool. You know, why not? If I could, I would as well.
Able to help it.
I've got the capability of sleeping anywhere, to be honest, but sleeping standing up. Yeah, man, bring it on.
How can this be possible? How did the drugs get here? Did everything?
How did the dregs get to Earth? Maybe either A, they were already there, or B, they're humans. But that would contradict Utopia, wouldn't it? The episode Utopia? Because the humans right at the end of the universe were a lot different. Doctor's running out of oxygen. That's not good. You're human. You're a human?
He's so strong without oxygen because he doesn't need it. He breathes carbon dioxide in and oxygen out like a really angry tree. Thank you.
Oh!
But I could buy you some time. You are.
It's a plant. It's a badass Venus flytrap. Okay, so it's not us. So it's not trees or plants. It's it's actually us. With it because of all the carbon dioxide in there. Those survived. Couldn't breathe oxygen. Bit like me. And turned into them, the dregs. The dregs of humanity. The last drops at the bottom.
I'm trying, the airlocks are playing up.
Wait, where's Kane?
Take the cerulean free. Are you having a laugh, mate? I'm a bus driver.
We need to find something to barricade the breach in the wall. Stop the dregs getting in. Yeah, someone just wants to find a defense. Silas must be here somewhere. Ah, found him. One small problem.
No.
You've got a plan, right? Oh, it's brilliant. At least.
The thing is, doing that though, she gained the dregs' trust. So the dregs stepped back, and then she completely screwed up that trust. So, you know, oh well, there's a bomb about to go off in the face as well. Go worm.
Oh, Silas, well played, boys.
Oh, Ryan's lost his love.
You've been brilliant. The weapon failed on it. Get it away from her!
Oh, mother and daughter reunited. But about to be eaten by the back on the TARDIS. Right, who's up for another holiday?
I know what you're thinking, but it's one possible future. It's one timeline. You want me to tell you that Earth's going to be okay? Because I can't.
Will you
In
be
your
there?
time, humanity's busy arguing over the washing up while the house burns down. Unless people face facts and change, catastrophe is coming. But it's not decided.
Well, that was a bit of a propaganda speech.
The future is
She's
not
got a point
fixed.
there.
It depends on billions of decisions and actions.
Is the Doctor's
and
name
people
Greta,
stepping
by
up.
any chance?
Humans. I think you forget how powerful you are. Lives change worlds. People can save planets or wreck them. That's the choice. Be the best of humanity. Or
Become a dreg. It needed something good to come after Spyfall, but as I said at the beginning of the video, it's just, you have to judge each episode on its own merit. Disappointing things first. We'll just start at the end, if that's okay. The Doctor turning into that Greta girl, saying about saving the planet. Yeah, okay, fine. The message does need to get across, but we hear about it on the news constantly. We don't need it on our TV shows. You know, we don't need that. This is just my opinion, by the way, guys. But so no, let's just. They could have used that 20-second monologue to maybe talk about, or just have a flashback to maybe the what happened in Spyfall. Do you know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Maybe like maybe just a flash to where the Master is now, or maybe just a quick glimpse of maybe a flashback from the Doctor. Maybe the Doctor just gets a thump in her head like she did at the end of Spyfall, and just go, oh, and get a quick flashback. We could have had 15 excuse me, I am poorly. We could have had about 15-20 seconds of just that little flashback, instead of telling us things that we see in the newspapers on a daily basis. That we could have done without that. The monsters themselves, the Dreg, I thought they were very good. I didn't like the way that they felt. I felt that they need to use a trap to actually get the vehicle, and there were no other traps around that I saw on that, on the ground. But so I feel as if that if you're going to use a monster, utilize a monster to be big, powerful, scary beings, they don't need to build Macaulay Culkin style traps. They don't need to do that. So that was something that could have been done a little bit better. How they caught the truck and got the truck there, I don't know. They could have used. I'm not a story writer. I don't claim to be a story writer, but I think for something as beastly as those bad boys, a trap with barbed wire and what have you could have been done a little bit differently. Now let's go into some of the good things about it. I thought there was a nice little, once again, same as Spyfall, a nice little transition in between a bit of comedy and seriousness, relationships, emotion. I thought it was a pretty good mix. Excuse me if I'm absolutely honest with you. I thought it was just a nice transitional phase through each and every scene. It didn't feel that rushed, if I'm honest with you. It was all right. I'm not going to say it was brilliant. It was good. It wasn't brilliant. It was, so far, series 13, series 12, sorry, skipping way ahead. Series 12 is, as it's shaping up okay. I would have done with I could have done with, me personally, could have done with a reference just to what happened previously. But, there's a lot going on there. But you saw right at the beginning of the episode that the Doctor was pretty peeved, not very happy. And I'm not in a mood, you know what I mean? So I think that could have been addressed a little bit more. But I think it was addressed enough. But you know what I mean? It's like, juggling pears. Don't like pears. As for the character stories, I thought that most of the character Ryan, it was a pretty Ryan story really. Ryan and his relationship. He fell in love quite quickly, didn't he? But like I said during the video, it was most people do have like a holiday romance type of thing. Maybe that was just his, but the Yaz thing as well. Yaz was obviously listening in, and but I think the Doctor sort of knew that this thing was going on, and that's why she interrupted and sat in between them two and going, "What are you talking about then?" So I think I think the Doctor knows that Yaz and Ryan are actually, there's a bit of flirting going on there. So Doctor was trying to do the just to sort of jump in there type of thing. But so I think that might progress in the future. And as for Graham was obviously towards the sort of after the first 10-15 minutes of the episode, he was more concerned about trying to find his grandson, which is a normal thing to do. And it was good that he turned around and said, "Listen, death is the least on my mind when it comes to saving you, and that should be the same for everybody on the planet. I mean, you save the people who are close to you before you even consider yourself, and I know that my friends and my family will do the same for me." So that's cool. All in all, I thought it needed to be strong, like I said, to beat Spyfall. Well, not to beat Spyfall, but to come after Spyfall. And I think it did all right. I think it was okay. Rating for this episode, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. It was strong, but the political side of things about saving the planet, no, I didn't like. I thought the monsters looked brilliant, but I thought that thing with the trap just killed it. They don't need to build traps. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Leave your comments below. So, what are my plans for 2020? Thanks for sticking around if you are still watching. Well, over the course of the next 3-4 weeks, I've got a lot of camera equipment arriving, which I'm really excited about. I'm going to be doing a few things in this year, not all related to Doctor Who. Okay, so I am moving into other films. I'm sticking with Doctor Who, so don't worry, you'll still get videos and what have you, but I'm going to be moving away and doing other things. I've got my fingers in a few pies. One of which, number one, I do this every year. I don't think I did it last year, 2019. No, I didn't, but I am going back to Cardiff. But and I'm going to visit the Doctor Who filming locations again, but I'm going to do things a little bit differently. One thing of which I'm going to be doing a full afternoon, evening, 4K definition walk, unedited, around Cardiff Bay with all the Doctor Who filming locations that are located around that area. That's one thing I'm going to be doing, and that's going to be quite cool. Second, I'll be doing more or less the same thing, but I'm going to be doing it as well in 360. So if you're watching, for example, on a games console, PlayStation or Xbox, for example, you can use your analog controller and to scroll around and just have a look for yourself. Wherever I'm walking, you can just use that yourself. Or if you've got a virtual reality headset, you can look around and do that way. So that's one thing that's definitely happening. 100%, I guarantee it. Also, I'm a big football fan. So I'm going to be part of the audience for a TV show called Soccer AM. So anybody who likes football out there or soccer, there's a TV show on Sky Sport called Soccer AM, and I'm going to be part of the audience for that. That's going to be really exciting. That's on the 25th of April. I've also got a complete guided tour around Wembley Stadium in London. So that's really exciting. So this is all going to be documented, and this is all going to be coming up. I'm going to be creating another channel to put other stuff on. Okay. I also do paranormal investigations as well. I've already got one video up. It's all right. I've got one video up already. That was put up about probably 8-9 months ago now, where myself and my friend, we did a paranormal investigation at the ancient Ram Inn in Gloucestershire. I will put that now down. I'll just put the link to, I'll just tell him the YouTube channel's name. There's only 2 or 3 videos on there, but one is the actual paranormal investigation itself. So if you're into that sort of stuff, just type that in below and just look into it. It was a laugh. I'll put, do you know what? I'll put the link in the description below. And yeah, I've just got loads coming up. I've got so many things I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be going around the UK, just visiting a few places, and just want you to enjoy it, hopefully like I do. So anyway, that's it. That's all I have to say. It's the Nivs. Thank you very much for watching. And it's another long video, but that's why I said you could skip to all the different times. There's none there. I don't know why. But you can like, if you've liked this video, please, a huge thumbs up means a lot. Hit the notification bell when a new video comes, because I never know when it's going to happen. I don't know. Could be tomorrow. Could be today. And I've lost train of thought. Oh yeah, subscribe, because that would be lovely. Okay, if you like what you see, just let Lee know. Alright, take it easy guys. Thank you very much indeed. And I'll speak to you soon. Twiddle pip.